banquets. She does it all.
So from the national perspective, she's really taking care of your stuff. She's like a sports information director.
She's like our mom.
Yeah, the team mom, so to speak. Yeah,
she is the team mom. She's like a true mother.
Orange slices and Capri Suns to everybody.
Everything.
Awesome. I got to ask a question. I got to ask them. Can y'all just won a state championship, right? Can I get a smile out of y'all? Can I get a happy moment? You guys have made it. You made it to a point right now to where, hey, you can be happy. I feel like we're about to get ready for a game right now up in here. If you can see the serious faces on these young men, it's, hey, they've made it to that point to win. I just want to know, just smile and, hey, it's,
enjoy it a little bit.
You won it already.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it. Congratulations to you. Who's first up? I want to hear, what do you think about Lori Carly? What has she meant to you so far? Let's go with Tyree. Sorry about that.
Lori Carly, she's just a great woman. She's helped me out on and off the court in ways that just been great.
Absolutely. Just support?
Yeah, support and everything, like in school.
Sure.
At home.
Sure.
Support me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just an honest assessment of it.
She set up and ran the study hall.
Oh, is that right?
And that's another thing I want to talk about with you guys, because you guys have done study hall, you guys have set up some things for Thanksgiving, you hosted at Denver East, Big Brothers, Big Sisters. For yourself, how does that feel knowing you have young men, young women looking up to you, and you're just in high school, and I don't think a lot of us understand that, but for a lot of the youth sports, the next level for them to look at is you guys. So, how has that been different right now for you in high school to see these young men already looking up to you?
I've always kind of had it because I have 3 younger siblings.
Okay.
I've always had to be the older brother, and I always want to be the role model for them.
Absolutely.
So, all the other younger kids that are playing and stuff, it's good to have them look up to me.
Now, I want to ask you a question relative to that on the other side. What I mean by that is you're obviously a great player, and you guys just won the state championship. Who did you look up to when you were watching East or G-Dub or Montello or whomever? Who did you see, or did you even pay attention to them?
Really, when I was in middle school, I never paid attention to high school sports.
Was that just you, or does everybody else say the same thing? You guys pay attention to it or not?
Really.
You pay attention?
Yeah.
Just stand up there and tell. Who did you, well, obviously you're,
what's your name?
Brian Carey.
He had no choice.
Right? Okay. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
So tell me, who did you look up to when you were young? Because you're still a kid.
Yeah. I remember growing up watching Sean O'Gary.
Absolutely.
And that team go 24-0. And I remember being at every game.
Sure.
Pretty much every practice, every day, watching them play and work hard. And I just always wanted to do that too after I seen all of them do that.
See the success and the accolades and how everybody treated them in that environment and the public and that. How do you feel now, or do you feel different in the environment of East High School now that you're a state champion? Do you feel different?
I still gotta remember. We just gotta remain humble.
Yes, you
throughout everything.
Yes, you do.
Because just because we won doesn't change anything. But it's nice that we won.
Yeah.
And it just feels good.
Well, that's for sure. But you pay the price in the process. The results will follow. You just have to fall in love with the process, whatever it is. Weight room, rest, food, study, whatever. Ultimately, you take care of the small things up front, the big things will fall into place behind you.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Since you had to take home basketball a lot more than everyone else did, I would say, just because of your family.
Proximity.
I have a son like that, and I coach over at South, so I understand with the lenses how that you take it home. So how was that last year? And I know you guys are probably tired of that, but I want people to understand the character that it took for you to be able to bounce back this year after a loss like that, to where now the community goes from you guys are the best to now saying I don't think they're going to win it. So how was that going home, knowing you got up close a relationship with your coach Carey and Coach David Carey, then your father and all that. So how was that for you?
You're also playing an undefeated team who had not. That's not like you were playing the Little Sisters of the Poor. You're playing a pretty darn good ball club.
Yeah, it just made us remain mentally tough, and we just had to want to work harder, use it as motivation to go win this last year's. Because when we lost, it hurt bad.
Absolutely. Was that one of your worst losses ever
Yeah,
for
probably.
yourself?
Yeah, because to have already beat them and then come back in the state championship and lose,
That was tough.
yeah, it hurt.
Yeah. I can see it, and you're still thinking about it,
Yeah.
but that's a good thing, man.
Well, as you said earlier, humble, humility. Everybody, not anybody who's ever put on a pair of gym shorts has not gotten their nose bloody from time to time. At that point, what are you going to do about it? You're going to get better? You're going to get worse? It's up to you. You get to choose.
Well,
That's the point.
these guys are so humble right now. They still can't even smile about winning it already. You know, they just still.
They're smiling about something else. I can hear it over there.
But
It's not great.
Okay, let's get someone else up. Let's go with
Stand up is Potts, right?
Potts.
Benjamin Potts.
Lloyd Collier.
What's she mean to you?
Lori, she's like, not just in basketball, just as a person in general, she's like a second mom, I believe, to all of us.
Absolutely.
She's probably one of the most caring, dedicated people like you'll ever meet in your life.
Right.
And she's pretty much one of the best people you'll have in your life.
That's good. And the reason why I'm asking you guys that, because I believe it's important that we give credit due to people that are so behind the scene. I don't think you'll really understand that in life until you move on, but for you guys to see, when you have people in your corner like that, they really make a difference. You know, it's one thing the coaches can do, but then it's that other important part that parents outside of sport that can come in and assist to make sure that, okay, this team is getting what they need. Because one thing, like you said, Coach, earlier, you know, this is the toughest time for you now has been dealing with parents. I can totally agree with you on that because I coached in Little League, and you deal with parents wanting to dictate your squad so much more. And this is just in football, so basketball, everybody feels like they can coach it, no matter what sport it is as a parent, but they're not coming doing it. And it's nothing against them. It's perfectly understandable, but you need more people that are team players to say, hey, this is the coach's plan, this is what you're going to do. You know, I want to help you in ways that, hey, you run your team and I'll help you run outside. So I think that's why I want you guys all to answer that, because I think it's important to show your appreciation, because I know a lot of other schools, they don't have a lady like Lloyd Collier in their corner helping get things together. I can guarantee you that.
There is no other lady like Lori.
No, that's awesome.
There is no other
Just
lady
gives
like
of herself.
No. And it takes more than just Lori Carter. It takes the whole school.
Absolutely.
It took a lot of people to get them to a championship.
Yeah.
Parents, community, teachers in the building, the custodian,
Getting the buy-in.
everybody. It took everybody to not compromise their standards, but hold them accountable.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now, I'm going to say something here. You guys have all said Lori's been great, and that's wonderful. But you as players, you're going to get the opportunity down the road when you're 24, 25, 26, 28, 45, whatever years old, to give back. Remember this when you're remember this talk that we're having today. Remember when you're 20 years out and you're like, I really need to do something for the benefit of my community and for the benefit of young people, because ultimately you stood on the shoulders of people you don't even know.
Yeah, and we do community service, and that helps them internalize, you know, a lot of things that they receive, and they have to give back.
Sure, that's
and
perfect.
we have a toy drive at Christmas time.
Awesome.
We collect toys, take them to the hospital.
That's great.
You know, we do volunteer clinics.
That's terrific. That, especially, that's what it's all about.
Right.
Now, for yourself, Coach, has that been a big difference? You know, because has that just started for you? How long have that been?
We've always done that at Eastside School. We didn't do it at Manual, but we did it at Eastside School.
Okay.
We've gone to women's shelters. We served dinner.
Sure.
We were one of the only men group that's ever been allowed in a women's shelter on High Street.
Absolutely.
And they were very comfortable with our kids. They were happy that our kids were professional and caring.
Sit
And I mean, we go to the hospital for toys. Like I said, we had a kid in Africa that we were educating. We were paying his educational bill and sent clothes to him.
Absolutely. So
That's terrific.
That's a way to keep a group real humble, because
Yeah,
you got
that
to
ain't
do a
no
lot. Now, Benjamin, what was some of your best memories about this season?
You know, the best memory altogether is the state championship. It's
Absolutely.
you know, it's a feeling that it's never going to completely go away. It's a feeling you can't really explain. It's just pure happiness.
Absolutely.
And, you know, like Brian said, you just got to stay humble and just enjoy it.
everybody collectively pulling together in the same direction. Doesn't mean you love everybody on the team, but it means that you all are doing whatever you needed to do to achieve goal that was bigger than yourself.
And what they will have down the road
Back 20 years
is
from now,
an
they can-
appreciation for
Yeah.
the journey,
Absolutely.
not just the end, but the journey, the relationships they've established.
Not necessarily the result. That's exactly right. But truthfully, in 20 years, these kids are going to talk about this stuff. Now, I was going to ask that. Do you guys ever see anybody around the community now that you talk about when they talk about old championships from your past? Is that right? Yeah, you're shaking your head. Yes. Is that something that's a big part of the community over there, or no?
Well, my uncle played for Montbello.
Your uncle played at Montbello?
My uncle played for Montbello when they won their only state championship. So
Who's your uncle?
Was Craig
Arnie
Jackson?
Hayes.
Oh, okay.
Mark Hayes?
Arnie Hayes.
Arnie
He
Hayes.
played with Craig
He played
Jackson.
for Craig? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was about my time.
86, I believe. 84, yeah.
Okay, we'll have you up. Augustus, you'll be next, all right? Keep sitting you down and keep looking at me with this.
He's like, dude, I'm getting tired of this.
Now,
Come on, guys.
announce yourself so everybody that they know.
My name is Randall Jones.
Randall Jones. Now you come from a basketball family. That's what I'll take it.
Yes,
Your uncle. Now,
yes.
now for yourself, with your uncle winning and things like that, first off, though, tell us Lori Collier for yourself.
Well, I mean, I've known Lori since I was in 5th grade because I went to school with Dominique at a younger age. So she's always just been a mother to me, even before I got involved with her in basketball. It's just a love as a son for her that I have.
Absolutely. And that's
cool,
excellent.
man.
Now, we're getting ready for game time. What's in your iDrive, man? What's
Kendrick Lamar, Juicy J.
Juicy J. This is something. I've got all their albums. I think Juicy J.
Glow Boys, anything like that.
So it's time to get ready to go warm up. What is that final last 2-3 songs that you have that I have to hear?
For me, music isn't really like that for me. I really don't
Okay.
pay attention to music too much before the game.
What do you do before you go?
Just try to talk, have fun.
Yeah,
Not
stay
try to pay
loose.
attention too much.
Absolutely. Now, who's one of your sports idols?
It was
If
Steve
you-
Nash who used to play for the Suns.
That's it? That's the only one? Now, I got a
Him,
question.
and I guess Derek Jeter, because it's just Wilson winning no matter what.
Absolutely. So I got a question for you that's going around. LeBron or Durant?
In what aspect?
You know what aspect it is. Who is the best?
LeBron's a better player, but KD's playing better right now.
Okay.
Good answer.
If you had to pick it right now on your team, who are you picking?
I'd rather have KD.
Okay.
6'11", shoot it from 30 feet.
Yeah, he has more years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely. Okay, well, let's get
Get your man
Augustus
over
up here.
Augustus, yes. Now sit down, Augustus. We're going to have kids.
now for yourself, Lori Collier.
Like everyone says, she's just being a team mom, and she's always just there for us.
Absolutely.
Always trying to push us to be better, and just always try to keep us in line, and just she's just there for us. She's always doing so much for us.
Now, when you go to Kansas, are you going to keep in touch with her?
I don't know about that.
It's time to have college time.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, what do you plan on majoring in college?
Engineering.
Really? Oh, absolutely.
Wow. That's impressive.
What put you into that engineering? Do you
You have aptitude for math?
I like math, but I kind of want to go into mechanical engineering because I like how stuff works.
Sure.
Mostly like cars. So I'm hoping to get out of college and get a job in engineering, the automotive industry.
absolutely 4 years at each for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What will you miss most about high school?
Coach Carey is the answer to this.
Yeah.
I miss most about high school. I guess friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Those are relationships. You'll build some new ones in college.
Now, you guys got to travel quite a bit this year. What did you like most about traveling and playing these nationally ranked teams?
Besides playing, I like just getting to know all my teammates better. Actually, just become closer with them.
Okay. So you feel a good brotherhood amongst everybody? Now, will you keep in touch with the fellas?
I don't know about that.
It's time. I tell you right now, he's gone.
He is big leaguing you guys to death right
He
now.
might not even come back to Colorado. But don't worry, we will stay in touch with you, man, because I like to, one thing here at Spreaker, we want to keep everybody aware of where everybody's at, what you're doing, whether if you're playing or you're not. I think that's important to keep you tied in with your community to come back in and help, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about that at all. We'll keep up with you if you don't keep up
Yes,
with
we
us.
will. So
you
you get a
can't
random
run
text
from
from
us.
a number, you'll be like,
Let's go.
We'll be watching.
Let's go with Stone over there. He's sitting in the back in the corner. Stone, for yourself here, same question for everybody. I give them Lori Collier. You know, what does she mean this year for you guys as a